Our theme this month is nurturing relationships. Relationships are key to our happiness and growth. They bring fulfillment to a human being like you and me. And there are some tips to follow through. Like, for example, active listening. You have reason to listen very closely. The Bible talks about to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. That's a powerful tip to follow. Active listening means just that. Listen first, understand first before you answer. Or before you get there, you need to understand what you are talking about, to understand your colleague or your relationship before you speak. And that is one of the tips that we need to follow through. Engage, understand before you respond. And then the second one is practice gratitude and acknowledgement. We have every reason to now look to be grateful for every situation in your relationship. Be grateful for something. Just be able to say thank you. Appreciate something. Even if you say, your hairstyle is good. You look good. Be grateful. Develop that art in the process. So that by the end of the day, you nurture the relationship and you take the initiative to keep that relationship burning and moving. Another tip is set boundaries. Just setting boundaries. My colleague or my friend or my relationship that I need to know that, if I do this, that may irritate, that may disturb my relationship. But otherwise, you be open about it. This irritates, this doesn't. You just want to make sure that your boundaries are clear as you build your relationship better and better by the day. And be consistent in your actions. If it takes everything to be consistent. If people know you to be an honest person, if your dealings are professional, if your dealings, you do them out of integrity and everything, be consistent about it, so that by the end of the day, your relationship is nurtured from a very professional, ethical approach in the way you do it, keep the relationship going. Prioritize quality time. Quality time is necessary across the board. If I say I have a relationship with my wife, with myself, perhaps with myself first and foremost, do I have that time to listen to myself, to meditate, to think through, to act in a manner that I understand myself better? Even the quality time that I invest with my wife, with my children, it becomes very key, so that in the process, we can easily discover the rituals that keeps us going and together. So in other words, quality time becomes critical, even with your own children. I invest, say, 10 minutes every day with all our children, at least 30 minutes with my wife, and 30 minutes with other professional, or even more, or even if it means quality time through a telephone call itself, some kind of WhatsApp discussion. Yes, as long as you don't get carried away because it's social media. It becomes key to retain and keep that relationship going. And not only that, you need the open communication. Somebody says communicate openly. When you can say to yourself, you can say anything to each other, which is enhancing, so that at least you don't have that, you don't bottle up on anything, but you open up and you show, you grow together. And you have reason now to say, how can I open up so that I nurture the relationship to a better level every day of our relationship or our life? Invest in self-awareness. Do I understand my weaknesses? Perhaps I am quick to, I'm one who easily get angry for any reason. Be aware of that and work on that, so that it becomes an area that I can improve in terms of how I relate to my relationship that I need to keep. So you invest in yourself to understand yourself better, and by the end of the day, nature, in the process of understanding oneself, you are nurturing the relationship, and you or she will understand you better, both from a personal or a professional relationship. And that you keep it and you nurture it, and the difference can easily be amazing. And of course, there are things that may happen between the two of you, that you may be irritated because of something, you may not be happy because of something. Open communication comes in. But also the art of forgiving and letting go. Forgive and let go. In other words, forgive each other in the process. There is no way that the relationship can remain perfect. But there is every reason to now say, what has happened? You let go and you forgive. In some cases, we even say, forgive and let God take over. You know what I mean? So in other words, when you say that, you're saying, I forgive you for this. Or I forgive unconditionally and allow God to take over. But having said that, we can talk through it as a way of forgiving each other in a relationship, so that the relationship remains nurtured to the end. Take note, it is quite critical as well, as I wind up on this issue, to just say there is need for continuous care, intentional commitment to keep our personal and the professional relationship going. There's need for that, and we all need that. And having said that, I also invite you to visit our social media platforms as we go, and invest in the what? In the like, as you subscribe to our social media platforms. We are very happy as we continue to keep our relationships and nurture them to the end. Taking note, we are on a journey where relationships are key, and that they will see us grow and be fulfilled as we